welcome to another exciting video as we uncover more about relationships and dating. I'm your undercover agent Gabby from karmalifestyles.com. Are you familiar with the saying that you find love when you stop looking for it? Most people are not comfortable being alone, and sometimes the people around us don't make it easy when we're single. The pressure of getting someone is always lingering on the edge, and you end up with a woman that you don't have a connection with. After a few months, you break up, and the vicious cycle continues. In today's video, we'll explore the top 10 signs that you're not ready to date. When you are not ready to date and you decide to date, you go into the relationship with a form of dependency, which can be toxic sometimes. But guys, before I continue, why don't you hit that lovely subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on the next coming video. Number 1, you are not comfortable being alone. One of the lessons that I wish most young people would know is that dating is not coming to vanish all your problems and take you to utopia. When you are not comfortable with being alone, you'll get into any relationship that comes along, and you're not in it for the person, but for personal reasons. And that becomes the genesis of all your relationship problems when sometimes you feel alone in the relationship. Number 2, you are still stalking your ex. You already got the premium experience with her, and so it's time to move on without expectations. But when you find yourself hoping that she'll realise she made a mistake and come back to you, then you are not over her. If you are sneaking into her social media to see what she's up to these days, then you are not ready to date again. You'll go into a relationship with your previous relationship's expectations and structure. That will make the new relationship strenuous and unhappy. Number 3, you haven't established your relationship goals. The people that we introduce into our lives have a significant impact on it. When you are ready to date, you'll know the kind of woman you want because you know what you want to achieve. The relationship becomes smooth when you find a woman that shares the same goals. You're not ready to date if you haven't established your relationship goals. You'll go on a date with any woman that looks good, and then you'll break up because you have diverse interests. Number 4, you don't know your self-worth. You're not ready to date if you haven't understood your self-worth. Relationships are designed to trade where you give and take to find a common ground. Guys that find themselves being used in relationships is because they never bargained for their worth in the beginning. When you know your self-worth, you'll understand what you are willing to give and what you don't. Number 5. You're hurting from a previous relationship. It's tough to know what a person really wants because most people don't know what they really want. However, if you still feel the pain from the events that caused your breakup, then you are not ready to date. You'll go into a new relationship projecting issues from the previous relationship. That will make your relationship shaky until you deal with the hurt that you're feeling. Number 6, you don't fancy commitment. It's funny how I hear guys saying they are not ready for commitment and they still want to date. Dating is a commitment in itself because it comes with its set of expectations. You'll feel caged when the relationship starts to develop, and at this point, most men think flight. The next guy to come along is one to pay for your sins. So if you are not ready for any form of commitment, then you're not ready to date. 7, you just see how bad things will turn out. When all you can see is how bad the relationship will end in premium tears, you're not ready to date. You'll get into a relationship and you'll not put in the effort required to make a relationship work because you know there's no future in it. You'll always be insecure in the relationship because you always expect the worst from your girlfriends. Number 8, you are afraid of heartbreak. Wow, guys will think that Gabby is heartless, but I say these things so that you don't have to experience them, or at least the next time you see it coming from a mile away. If you are not ready for heartbreak, then you are not ready to date. I'm not insinuating that you get into a relationship expecting the worst, but keep it at the back of your mind as a possibility. Guys find it hard to accept a breakup are guys that get emotionally drained the most. Number 9, you want your private life private. Dating comes with a lot of caring questions that are supposed to be asked because we care. We want to fully understand the man we're dating and sometimes come crash at your place for a few days, know all your friends and take you to my friends. Dating means that you become responsible for the other person because you are investing your emotions in them. So you are not ready for a woman all up in your business, then you're not ready to date. Number 10, you lose yourself in relationships. You're not ready to date if you are willing to give anything to a date. Some guys go all out in a relationship to impress the woman and they give up on their ambitions to help the woman on hers. They give up on their hobbies and actively take up the woman's hobbies. That's why it's important to set boundaries before you get into a relationship. When you are not ready to date, you'll also get yourself hurt. Sometimes guys think they're ready to date when they're not, and they go all in a relationship and then get hurt. Build your inner confidence and be comfortable being alone. Let dating be to spice up your life, not your life's purpose. And that brings us to the end of today's video, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Please check out our ebooks and products at karmalifestyles.com. And if you enjoyed my video, then please click like, share and subscribe. I'm Gabby and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!